kick rocks, man. I think I'm just gonna eat a ton of bananas tomorrow. Maybe 7 or 8. 7 or 8 bananas.
If I'm not so desolate tomorrow, I'll make myself a crepe with bananas on top.
Imagine a life where we could just fall asleep whenever we wanted.
Yeah.
That might be one of my favorite things coming
You
out
want
of
to swap? Can I have the couch for a minute?
Yep.
I hate these stupid chairs. They're the worst. Keith always looks so comfortable while I'm sitting on the super uncomfortable chair.
here. I am super comfortable.
Super comfy.
Is it funny how when you're upset, you always want your mom?
Yeah.
I feel like all I wanted to do was talk to my mom today. Doesn't matter how old you get. You still just want your mom.
Yeah. My mom's usually no help. She worries more than I do.
Yeah. My mom's the bomb. Jan.
No, my mom's dope. She's aight. Shout out, Mom. Mom. Shout you out. Mama made it. I wonder how she's doing with all this. She's probably freaking out every episode. Calling my sister like 40 times a day. I wonder if they set her up with the live feeds. That'd be funny.
Oh my god, I'm ever exhausted today. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. This struggle is real.
Hopefully tomorrow's a bit better. Oh, well, I have a feeling it's still going to be quite awkward.
No. I mean, I don't know, but I don't see it getting good until one of us leaves, to be honest. If I had to take a guess, anyway.
We're 49 hours away from chilling in my new HOH room.
Countdown is on.
One more.
I'd be pretty stoked if you won.
One more.
Your blue line.
God.
I I'd be stoked if any one of us won.
Yeah.
I need 2 HOHs.
I'd love to see Tara win them.
I would love to see it as well.
Oh my God. Especially
From
for,
the bottom to the top.
oh my God, especially for my reason.
To
If I
the
can
top.
survive, if I can survive that and this week and win next week and know that my family will see it on my brother's anniversary, it will all be worth it.
Yeah.
It will all be worth it. Oh my God. Holy crap, that'd be awesome. But I never count out Miss Spicy V, so I am not getting too comfortable.
No.
Like, her work doesn't even know she drank. Calling me a liar.
Yeah, really.
You know what I mean? When she said that, I was like, oh, I hope other people caught on to that. Because that's pretty wild. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to say on Thursday. When you're on the block, you still have to do a goodbye video for the person?
Yep.
I don't even know what the fuck I'd say in that either.
Gotta say something. I feel like Blue Lines is gonna be ruthless.
It's probably not going to be my nicer ones.
I honestly don't even know what I'd say.
I mean, I'm certainly not going to be thrilling in it or anything, you know.
I haven't been called a bitch since high school.
Yeah.
Like
that doesn't
you know?
surprise me. You don't seem like a bitch to me.
No. I remember in high school, like, you know, like catty little girl fights when you're in high school.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I
Yeah,
have
that
been
was
called-
hella over the line. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god. Brutal. Yeah, I think
That was just uncalled for.
it's hella.
Grow up.
Like, she's lying like crazy, too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's nuts. This game, it's crazy. It turns you crazy.
Do you want to go line defender?
Let's do it.
I need better energy. Sorry, OLG, you're not doing it for me today.
Defenders,
Normally
though.
it's where we have the laughs. It's not working.
Defender.
Key along the way. Check the door out.
Defender.
And if it's hot, we'll talk
Going up.
about our favorite beaches again.
On a Tuesday.
Well, what?
Our favorite beaches again. Should I cover those muffins, or do you think anybody else will do it?
Oh, they're gonna eat them.
Nobody else is going to do it.
You said you needed the bathroom line?
Yep.
Okay, I need the bathroom too. I'm gonna go in the HOH room.
All right.
Hey, I just need the bathroom. I'll be out in a sec. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, right, guys.
How's it going?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Ro got it?
Oh, you know,
What's up?
just avoiding all the... How are you doing?
Yeah, good. I mean, I just got kicked out, so.
You just got kicked out?
Well, I went to the DR and then I came back, and then
Who's in there?
Beth Jed and Vic.
She's really working hard.
Oh, yes.
Do you think it's going to work?
I don't think. Because it's. Unless Kiefer switches.
Then it would be a tie, and then Beth would have to decide.
Yeah. And I just really don't see her staying.
No. Fingers crossed.
Because I feel like Beth, like, really, like, made a point.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, it wouldn't be good for her getting the...
I don't think.
No. But, hey, what do we know?
Literally, I'm like, well, people do whatever they want, so I mean. Oh man, oh brother, oh bother, not much.
I didn't know. I was like, is that the way Keith made it today? Nailed it.
Oh, yes, I'm home. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is nice in here, the colors.
It is. This is the spot. This is the heckin' spot, man. It's actually not too hot in here. It was way hotter earlier.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I don't find it bad. I feel like I can feel cool air coming out.
There's probably some cooler.
Oh, we just chilling.
Feeling like a villain?
Chilling like a Gillen. I like laying on Braden's bed because it always smells the best.
Yeah.
Oh, is this his bed?
Yep.
Yeah, his bed definitely smells the best.
My
Probably
foot's
in the
still
house.
soap hook. So pretty.
Oh, baby.
It's a brighter room, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ouch. Braden just said he got kicked out of the HOH.
He did?
Yeah.
By who?
And Vixen, they're talking to Jade and Beth, I thought she said.
Oh, yeah. Where's Ro and Ty?
I don't know.
Probably playing chess.
Oh, yeah, probably. What a day.
What a day. Nobody flirted their way to the top today.
God. Like, she can't wait till tomorrow? God.
She's been stuck to them all day.
I don't think Beth's gonna waver.
Beth can't waver. It makes no sense for her.
And I guarantee you, she'll get up in the morning and she'll be stuck to them all day tomorrow, too.
Honestly, anybody who's not the two boys shouldn't waver. Like, she made that pretty blatantly clear. Like, she would probably have, like, no hesitation.
If she got power next week, I don't think she'd be coming for any of us.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Who got power?
Vic.
Well, if she got power, I wouldn't be here because I would go home today.
That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. If she got power next week, I don't think she'd go for you or Tina. But
Oh, she'd go for Tina for sure.
Oh, big time.
And then who do you think she's going to say?
she'd go for Beth.
Well, I would decide. I don't have a vote. I can't decide. If I had a vote, like, it wouldn't even be a. Like, if it was either one of you in that position and that's the way she acted, I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't even think twice about it.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
She's just gonna be in their face, and it's
24.
just, and it's like you brought up a point that I literally just said before you came in there.
What?
I was like, what's it gonna be like the next time?
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of us
Yeah.
going through this.
And
Like,
honestly, one thing that I can say, like, for my game, I don't camp out in HOH rooms. I've never done it. I didn't even camp
No.
out in yours.
yeah,
I didn't even camp out in yours.
mm-hmm,
And you're
She's
one of my
there
best friends in
24/7.
this house.
yeah.
Like, could you imagine trying to get her out again? If that was just the first time, you think the second time's gonna be getting easier? Normally, she is like laying in her bed.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Don't
Last 2
worry.
days, she's been glued to them.
She's even like over the top, like flirting with the guys. Oh my god, I just can't. Like, those are the same people that she would say, if we don't do something, they're going to steamroll us. Like, she was just playing both sides way too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Way too hard. And I do think that she was trying to pin me against Beth. I don't think that was a lie.
I think Beth could see that.
And even if she did overhear Beth saying that about me, then Beth would know I was telling the truth in that scenario. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think Beth would say that though.
It doesn't make sense.
You know what I mean? Don't
I don't-
deserve to be here. Like that's no. Nah. I've never heard anybody say that.
No, like, the only people that I honestly have any, like, real trust with in this house is you two. And you have always told me that they're not looking at me. You've never faltered on that.
No.
You have never faltered on that. And the boys have always told me that they have bigger fish to fry. That's
Yeah.
always been what they've said.
Yeah, they still do.
Anytime I ever heard the people who told me the most bullshit about the power trio was Kyle and Vic, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't even Austin. Austin didn't really tell me much about them.
No.
At the end, she did. When she was on her way out. I don't know if that was like a last ditch effort or what. And it's funny because I remember when it was you and Latoya on the block and people were like talking about the votes and Vic was HOH. And I actually thought he was lying to me. Jed told me that Vic told him that she didn't want you to stay because you talked about your kids too much and she wants people who want to have lots of fun in the house. And I legit thought that Jed told me that about Vic so that I would have a bad taste in my mouth about Vic. But I actually think he was telling me the truth.
Yeah, he probably was. Yeah, he told me she said that too.
Yeah. But that's how like good she is with her game. I thought he was lying to me about that. He told me that in the Expedia room. And then when I asked Vic about it, it was like, oh my God, never. I wonder if that's true.
And I mean, you know, everybody was throwing her under the bus.
Yeah, we were the only ones who did it.
We're the only ones that didn't say her name.
True.
And then, you know, now we're the assholes.
No, the only thing she can say that I brought to Beth, I asked Beth about the conversation that she told me she overheard. It's the only thing I said to Beth. And when people ask me questions about what I'd heard, I just said if I'd heard it or not, or if I saw it. I thought she said something about that stupid balcony. I don't fucking care about it anymore, but I thought she said that. Something like, how savage if you just throw it over the balcony. I thought she said that. I could be wrong.
I honestly can't even remember, like...
No, it was like this.
I can't remember. It was
just
literally a
happened so
minute,
quick.
right? Like,
it's like a 2-minute conversation.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Austin was there, and she was like feeding into it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I remember Austin saying a bunch of shit.
I don't know. I don't want to get in all the he said, she said with anybody
No,
else.
I know.
but
That's what
I'm just like, this is just between us. Do you know
And
what
I
mean?
can remember balcony. I remember since she was gonna drag it out of there.
It was just because I remember I said, I could have swore that balcony was said because I talked about a show that did that. That happened in that conversation. I was like, was that Big Brother? But it wasn't. It was on the challenge where they literally threw everything over the balcony. But I don't know. Maybe I mixed it up and thought she said it first. I don't know. It's stupid. I should have let her done it. I should have let her toss her bag. I shouldn't have warned her not to. I just hope they see that.
I'm actually getting a bit of a tan in here.
Yeah, you've got your fisherman's tan.
Yep.
I just feel like I've been used so much in this game to push other people's agendas. It's a crappy feeling.
This game is the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Yep, definitely is.
I got a blessed life.
For real, though.
I wonder who they got to replace me at work.
Oh my goodness. What time do you think it is?
Gotta be getting late now.
10:30?
Really?
Really?
I don't know. Is that late? 11?
Oh, it should be better change soon.
Oh, I should cover the stupid muffins. I'm just so done with today. What were you bitching about when she came down in the kitchen?
And
You
when
were like, her comments gotta stop. What did she say? I didn't even hear it.
yeah, she was walking in the what was this? Just she made a comment to Ty, kind of loud enough for me to hear. We were talking about the cup falling off the thing, and I was laughing about it. Whatever, ha ha, funny, funny. And then she said, "Yep," she said, "You can't trust no one these days." But that's the second time I'm after hearing her say a comment like that. She said something like that in the HOH from when we were in there too.
So awkward. She literally like grabbed a muffin in front of me and was like, "Thanks for making these."
Whatever.
Oh my God, this place is a madhouse.
Yeah.
This place is a madhouse.
It is. I hate it and I love it. I hate it more than I love it, but I love it more than I hate it.
I hate it more than I love it, but I love it more than I hate it. Let's see what you did there.
Like my hate isn't as strong as my love.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a nice, pretty sky. Even the way your Defender lights up.
This is the room. I'm never leaving this room.
Well, I'm never going to get invited to this room.
I'm Defender for life. Defender for life. And when I win HOH next week, you can sleep in my bed. Oh, actually, Ty would probably sleep here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting the invite to this room. Sorry.
Why not? We have great chats, good laughs.
Some of the clouds are upside down.
I know. It pisses me off. These.
Yeah.
What happened there?
But when I was laying there in my single bed, they were right side up.
Yeah, that was weird how there used to be a random single bed in here.
Back in the day, we're about to even things up, ladies.
What do you mean?
3 Defenders went. Now 3 Destiny went.
Cool story, bro.
Defenders on a comeback, just saying.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm surprised you left us alone.
Same.
I didn't think you would. Yeah, we were just, what's that?
Maybe sat me out. Like, yo,
Yo, Braden's
I just walked in.
That's for you.
Braden and Rowan Expedia together alone.
Yeah, we were just talking about the house meeting and stuff.
Oh.
Just like basically saying like game respect game kind of thing. Like I hope nobody takes it personally. I don't know what Vic's saying to Jen and Beth right now, but
I like walked in and then Vic was like, "Can we have a moment?"
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm sorry."
Yeah,
It was
I
them
got
piecing
kicked
together
out.
that we were together for me.
Huh?
It was them piecing together that the whole house was working together for me.
The whole house was working together?
Because Ty was like, I don't understand, like, her saying, "Oh, you tried to pin it on Ty,
Yeah.
so that way we would go after him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, why would we, like, who's we?
Yeah.
Why would you go after him? Because he put up Braden and Austin.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah.
if you guys aren't working together, like, why?
Yeah.
But they all saying go after you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tara kind of deflected, but I was like,
Terry kind of what?
deflected. Like,
Okay.
because Tara was in the room.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, like, I just think they mean, like, just pin, like, us all against each other.
Yeah. Tara really fucked up with that oddballs thing, though. Jesus Christ. It's like, why did you even bring that up? I mean, it could have been obvious. It was just like,
They said they knew there was an alliance. Ty knew about it, Victoria already told them.
yeah. Yeah.
Ty was like, oh, I knew there was an alliance and I knew there was a name. I was just waiting for it to come out.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, Victoria, shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you tell? I talked to Beth, by the way. In
She told
Destiny.
me.
Oh, okay.
So that you were just like saying, like, talking about the hard pitch thing
Yeah.
and that, I don't remember what she said, but she told me what you said.
Yeah.
And that, like, you hope that, like, you didn't, like, ruin the relationship, whatever, and that, like, you still obviously, like, want to work with her.
Yeah. I that was the one thing I fucked up in the house meeting. I probably should have just said the conversations took place with pros of Braden and pros of Austin. But I think, so what I have to say now is that I was denying, I just told him to, I was denying that it was a hard pitch to flip, because it wasn't. And if I wanted to get you out, I would use the veto on Austin, so that's what I have to tell people now, because I think everyone thinks I was denying it in general.
Yeah, and that's what
Like the conversation.
Beth was saying. She's like, yeah, man, like, you just seem like a liar. But, like, I like what she was saying to me.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, like, I'm still obviously, like, down to work with, like, you and Ro, whatever, like, for us to work with Ro.
Yeah.
But, like, she's like, it's more so of, like, an insurance.
Yeah.
In case, like, the other side were to take out one of them, then, like, we would have some other person to go to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and I was like, oh, yeah, duh, like, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, she asked me again, like, what would be my plans next week? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still on the Kiefer train right now. But, like, I told her, I'm like, I'm not naive to the fact that the boys would probably want to get me out right now. So, like, I think if the boys won, like, I'd be backdoored or I'd be put up. And she said, yeah, probably. She's like, I'm going to try to work on them a little bit more. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like crystal clear. It's not like, I'm not going to dance around and be like, oh, would the boys put me up or would they try to get me out? Like, I know for a fact they would, you know? So it's like, what?
So, can you imagine? Oh, there's no one.
What are you doing? No, I'm kidding.
I was like, shut up. I thought I heard, like, I was like, you're kidding.
So,
That's fair.
yeah, that was the only part I really fucked up in the house meeting because I didn't expect her to say that.
Oh, same.
So I was like, fuck, like, now I look like I tried to flip the whole house on Braden.
Mm-hmm. Which is obviously, I think, what the boys want. Because that's obviously what they're saying to me. Like, does that make you feel the kind of way that you
Yeah.
did that?
Like, so I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you and Beth know that that wasn't the case, because like it's not going to change the boys' mind in any case, really. So I did tell Ty, I didn't tell Jed, but I told Ty like this.
No,
is
that's why I was like, I don't care. But that's why I had to act like sus when I was with
Yeah,
Kiefer
no,
in
you
the
should.
kitchen.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously expected it when you say it.
Oh yeah. I know. I knew that. And honestly, when I tell people I was closer with Austin over you, it's obviously not the case.
Because Kiefer, Beth
Yeah.
told me that Kiefer keeps pitching that you're like my last alliance member, so obviously I would never go against you.
Yeah.
That's what Beth said. Kiefer keeps pitching to the boys. And he's like, oh, like they were in a 4-person thing, and now like they're each like the last members left. Obviously, he'd never go against Ro.
He kept asking me in the kitchen, like, "Oh, did you telling me you guys never had a 4-person alliance?" And I was like, now I'm like kind of like handcuffed because Kyle fucking spilled the beans. So I'm like, like there's like no alliance. It was like, you know, a little bit of an understanding earlier on, but like there wasn't.
That's what I said. I was like talking to Beth, and I was like, obviously, like we like joked about it, and like was like, could this be a thing? But like nothing was ever like set in stone.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like, obviously everyone like assumed that we were, so like it would just be stupid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people are going to think what they want to think at this point, but it's good because you're going back to them and you're basically being like, Rose sus. So,
No, exactly, and that's what I was
Yeah.
saying to Kiefer. Like, I was like, oh, bro, just pulled me into the OLD and was like trying to make it seem like he didn't pitch, but like,
Yeah.
that's such bullshit, Kiefer. Like, you know it is. He's like, yeah, man, I know it is. Like, I was outside and, Tina and Tara came out, tried to pitch, and he's like, do you really think Tina and Tara would do that by themselves? No. It's because Bro was controlling them. And I
it's
was like,
funny because actually Tara's the one that brought it up.
course.
Like, legitimate.
Oh, I
I know
know.
everybody tries to pin things on Tara, but like, this is the one thing she actually
Oh,
did.
yeah, you literally told me.
She's trying to keep up.
And I was like, oh my god, like, of course it's Ralph. He's like, yeah, man, that guy's dangerous. Like, yeah, we have to backdoor him. That's the only way to get rid of him.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what I've been saying, man. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It doesn't.
It's annoying to me.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't put me in any worse of a position. Like, I don't think people are like,
Oh, no.
like, I'm already where I am.
They're
right
just
now.
like, oh, now Braden's going to be gunning for him. That's all they're thinking.
Yeah, as long as you just keep saying I'm sus and shit, like, it should be
course.
fine. I think people are gonna expect that you show your cards soon, though.
That what?
They're gonna maybe expect you to show your cards soon.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, the boys are gonna like want like firm answers from you, like what you want
About what?
in this game. Like, do you want to go after Roe for sure, like
I'll
Rayuba
say
does. So yeah, you just gotta keep saying yes, and hopefully, I don't put you in a position where you're the last one in the HOH. Hopefully, I can pull this one out because that would be so ideal. At this point, it doesn't matter for me. Like, I have to win, but for you, I get it. Like, I get
Yeah,
the
it's just
position
like a
you're
weird
in, so-
spot.
It is. It is a weird spot. So, but tell me honestly. You can be honest with me. Like, if you're the last one, will you win it, or will you try to win it?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. I hate to ask you that question, but like,
oh, of course.
I do.
No, 100% I will try to win.
I do understand again the position that you're in, and it's a very like obviously it's a
Mhm.
tricky situation. So, I obviously would ideally have Tina or Tara win it,
Mm.
but next obviously would be me.
Mm.
But if it comes down to it, it's good
Oh,
to
of course.
good to know. But I don't want to put you in that position. It was the same thing with like Austin in the disc competition. I was like, fuck, like how did we get her in this position?
Right.
Yeah. Because like she had no interest in winning that. And I get it because like I get it because the game you're playing is the game I wanted to play. And I know. And
Crazy.
that's what makes you like a very good player.
Don't kill me.
No, honestly. That's what I'm like. I literally came in, like, basically the game you're playing is the game I wanted to play. But I got to play a completely different game now, so, like,
But I don't understand how that even happened to you.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know how you got fucked, like, so early on.
Yeah. Well, it's just, if different things happened with HOHs, then things would have been different, but, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I can, like, say, like, oh, Kiefer should have used his head, and Victoria should have used her head.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kiefer was like, I'm the one that fucking broke the balls up. It's like what he's saying in the room.
So stupid. But, like, you know, I got to think about, like, when Kyle and I went to Kiefer with the playing both sides thing, I thought Kiefer was a different player at the time. I thought he was a more rational, logical player, and I didn't expect the situation to unfold like that. I would have preferred to be more reactive in the situation if something was going to happen.
Of
I was going
course.
to wait for Kiefer and Latoya to bring it up, but it just kind of went in and it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I realized Kiefer's a little bit more of an emotional player.
Of course.
So I'm not going to sit here and say that conversation had nothing to do with Kyle and I ending up on the
Mhm.
block, because it probably did. But I think the boys also had a say in his HOH.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that had something to do with it. But I think, again, Kiefer should have put that aside and used his head, put up two of the people that voted to evict him, like any rational player would do.
Of course.
And obviously Victoria, just like such a dumb fucking decision. Like, so stupid.
Yeah.
It's just like we were clearly, I don't know what happened with Austin. I'm so curious to find out, like, what she would want to talk about, but it's
I
just
think
like,
she just got petty. Like, I think she just felt
I think it was,
isolated. She
yeah.
felt like
yeah.
she wasn't part of the crew.
Well, especially if you guys have the 3-person thing, and that's like,
Don't you remember when we were in the kitchen one day and she was like, Brayden, Austin, like, can you come upstairs? I need to tell you something really funny.
yeah,
You remember that?
I don't remember it now.
We were in the kitchen, then she was like, oh, like, we need to make an alliance name.
Was that in
Literally
the
was
kitchen?
about.
And you guys left me in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we came down, we're like, oh, it was a Wendy's thing. We're the only ones that have had Wendy's.
It's so bad I don't remember that, but
That's why I was
That's
like,
funny.
what? And then like the whole time, like
Yeah.
Austin even like complained to her about this.
yeah.
Like the whole time she's like, guys, like I like just know that like we're in an alliance and like you don't have to be like checking with me. She's like, just know that like I got your guys' best interest and like we don't need to be buddy. Like I'm fine still pretending like I'm on the outs because no one would ever think that us three are working together like this close.
Mm-hmm.
And then come the fucking last week,
Yeah.
she's like, you guys isolated me. I was all alone. Like I felt like I had no one. And Austin was literally like, that's what you asked for.
She
You
said that to her?
Yeah, Austin was like, you said you didn't want us to be buddy. So
Yeah.
that's what we did. If you had an issue back then, you should have said something.
Yeah.
Because we were just doing what we thought you wanted.
Yeah.
And I think that's why she started crying. Because I think she realized, like, oh, Austin isn't,
Mm-hmm.
you know, trying to isolate me or like they're not out to get me.
Yeah.
Like I kind of fucked up. And she literally did tell me, I was like, that is like something that I do regret. And I'll say that now. Like I do regret putting you both up.
Yeah. Like hindsight's 2020. I think we all would have done things differently, but
Yeah.
that's just like so disappointing that that is what it turned out to be. When
Yeah.
literally we had two of our own in the fucking tiebreaker,
Literally.
and we fucking still, or the three are still here. Like
Literally.
it would have been perfect. Like one of them gone for sure. We would have been running this fucking show.
Yes.
Like literally, me, you, and Austin
Yeah.
running the game.
Literally. Shot for shot.
That's what fucking frustrates me. So
Because I know that realistically, probably me or Austin would have won last week for the memory.
oh yeah,
Like I think Austin would have won,
yeah, yeah.
100%.
I think she would have won too. I mean, if I got that one question right, I would have won too. If you got that one question right, you would have won. So.
Crazy.
So, you know, we're at where we're at now. It's frustrating because of the position we could have been in
Mm-hmm.
if people just used their head a little bit. But
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
annoying.
and emotional players are going to be in here, and sometimes you realize who they are too late.
Well, that's what I was saying, like, to the boys yesterday. Is I was like, Vic doesn't make rational decisions. So even though she said
Yeah,
that she won't put you guys up,
yeah,
I was like, that doesn't mean anything. I was like, she literally
yeah,
put Austin right on the block
yeah,
because Austin gave her a dirty look a week ago.
yeah,
Like, that's a very emotional decision to do.
yeah,
And then they were like, okay, well, what emotional decision does she make next week then?
yeah.
And I was like, well, it might not be you guys, but it might definitely be Jed and Beth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Might be me and Beth
yeah.
because she still feels the type of way.
Yeah, Beth told me that the boys obviously are hard pitching her to stay, and
Yeah, Beth told them straight up. She's like, Brayden's voting back out, so you have to work on Kiefer.
yeah, that's what she told me too. I was like, and she like kind of seemed like she was wavering on it, but she was just. I told her basically the same thing that you and I talked about like right before that. I was just like, look, I mean, you can be that person that like puts up someone and makes a big ass speech and then just takes out a Tina and Tara on an HOH, and that's fine. But like, this is a big game move for you. And
Well, that's what I said to them.
yeah,
And I was like, what was the point of all this? They're like, to get info.
yeah,
Because we wouldn't have had all this info
Mhm.
if Vic wouldn't have gone up. So
Yeah.
to me, it's worth it regardless who goes home.
but I don't think they found out anything that they didn't already know.
That's literally what I wanted to say. I was like, well, what did you find out?
Yeah,
What? Like what?
yeah.
And they're like, oh, that Tara will never own up to anything. And I was like, okay, but like,
If anything, it took honestly, if anything, it took a little bit of the fucking spotlight off me and put it on Tara, and I hate to do that,
no, but it did.
but because I could see like obviously Vic was going at Tara for things that I literally said.
Oh, same when she was saying things, I was like, I'm pretty sure that came from me, but
Yeah, it came from me, it came from you, and she was putting it all on Tara, so I did have to step up a couple times and just defend Tara and say that didn't come from her, but like it also didn't come from me, just
Yeah.
like leave it up in the air, but because like at the end of the day, like Tara is also like a very like paranoid player. She's worried about how she's perceived outside this house on TV, and I don't think she wants to be seen in that light. So I just went up to her after. I was just like, look, like you do deserve to be here, just so you know.
I told her that too. I was like, don't cry. Like,
I thought the like calling her like a bitch at the end was unnecessary.
oh, 100%. Like
totally
you
unnecessary.
ungrateful bitch, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like she's here playing for her kids. Like she might play like a very safe game, but you know, at the end of the day, everybody deserves to be here. So I just went and reassured Tara of that, but I didn't talk to them for too long. But I hate to do it, but she's got to be a little bit of the fall guy for us in this situation.
Well, at this point,
At least Vic did that, and Tara's gonna stay anyway. And if it makes the boys feel some type of way, that's better for us.
no, I agree.
So hate to do
100%.
that to her, but like, it's just the situation.
No,
And I would never. The only reason I went and hard pitched Vic, and I told Vic this, Beth brought up backdooring Vic. I'm on the block, or I'm going on the block. I'm in a position where I don't come off the block. I'm going home. So when Beth pitches,
backdoor someone.
then I'm not going to
obviously.
say no. And the only reason I went and came in Expedia with the boys and Beth, and I hard pitched Vic as a replacement nominee before the veto, is because Ty was playing in the veto. And if Ty won, I needed him to take me down.
Exactly.
And if they had a hard pitch on why this person, because for me, it looks like Vic just put up 2 of her alliance members last week, and she might do the same to me next week. But I know for a fact, even though Tina's less likely to win a competition, I know for a fact she won't put you or I on the block. I don't know that with Victoria. So I had to make that hard pitch prior to the veto.
No, I
And
agree.
looking back on it, I wouldn't have changed it. But if I for sure knew that Ty was not going to win the veto, I probably wouldn't have said it, because what's the point?
Exactly.
But you have to do that before the veto, because if you do it after, then it looks
That's
sketch.
too convenient. Yeah.
So,
No, I agree.
I'm at a point right now where I'm pretty sure Vic's going to go. I don't think Beth is going to be on board to keep her. You're obviously not. I'm not. I just said if
Tina's
she stays,
not.
it's not the worst thing, but
Tina's
obviously I
not.
prefer to have her out. So it just sucks because like she was definitely like we were with her. We were never going to put
Yes.
her up.
Yes.
It just sucks.
That's why I mean, Austin like, begged her to
Yeah.
use the fucking veto.
Yeah. Yeah.
We literally said, you know what? If it is you that is in this situation, you did this to us, like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because, like, we genuinely, like, care about you as a person.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, whatever, Beck. But, like, just tell us right now, like, if we get house guest choice,
Yeah.
or if we pull your thing, like, will you take one of us down? Or
Yeah.
do we need to gun?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, of course. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever I want to do in this game. Like, it's my game, blah, 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 blah. And then for her to tell you, be like, don't use it, don't use it, don't use it, don't use it.
Yeah.
But now it makes sense. Why?
Now. it makes
Also, the
sense.
fact she really pulled her own name. How
I
lucky
know,
is this
I know,
fucking girl?
I know. She fucking pulled her own name. That's fucking crazy. I just like. I hope you guys know how bad I wanted to use it.
Oh, of course.
I was crying in the backyard after, which is crazy. I never thought I'd do that, but like I literally was.
Yeah, you go back,
Um,
obviously.
I wanted to use it so bad, but even if it was Vic, if it was Ty, Tara was still going up as a replacement, and like that's what lets me sleep at night, knowing that
Yeah.
you're pretty sure if I used it, you were going home. Because
Oh.
I don't see why,
And that's
even if
why
it
I
was Vic, that she would put up one of them.
Understand why they keep being like, I'm surprised you didn't use it because Braden, both of you probably would have stayed.
Yeah.
And then they want to be like, Beth literally told me that I would go home regardless.
Yeah, actually, he just asked me that too. I just told him that even if it wasn't you, Tara was still going on the block.
You know, Beth was literally like, even if Tara goes up next to you,
Yeah,
she's like, I think the house will decide to vote you out. So I'm just being honest with you, Braden.
yeah. It's like, Beth, you can change the vote. Like, look at the numbers.
But that's why I literally kept asking. I was like, you, Jed, Ty, Austin will keep me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need.
Well, it's very clear that, Beth might want to work with us, but like, it's very clear that you and I are contingency, and
course,
Jen
that's why I'm
Ty are
not
her
stupid.
preferred. So, you
What-
should just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job, I think. There's only so much I can do. That's why I'm like, I come and hang out in the HOH, but I'm not in there all day
Yeah.
because I can't be.
Mm.
That's why I do my own thing a little bit.
Mm.
But you're doing a good job, I think, for your game and honestly for my game too. So,
Period. Gotta do what I gotta do.
got to do what you got to do. And yeah,
So
Austin
I-
might have been a bigger target, but like, I think honestly, you were probably the better option to have here anyway. From this perspective, because if Beth won HOH,
I think Austin
The
would
work
win
that
the
you
block.
can put
It
in.
would have been you and Austin on the block.
it would have been me and Austin on the block, and we would have been totally secluded from the house.
Mhm.
But this way, obviously, we have.
Mm.
So,
No, it definitely worked out. And like Austin told me that too.
Yeah, both of you would have been assets again, right? Like different, very similar people, you and Austin, but different games. So.
She was just like, trust Ro.
Yeah.
So you can help him.
Yeah.
She's like, I think you'll be fine for at least a few weeks.
Yeah. I just feel so bad for her.
Same. 100%.
I just like, I feel terrible.
No, literally.
She just got like the worst. The worst. That's why it's just like, that's why I got like so emotional after too, is just because like literally the worst week.
Yeah.
Fucking people turning on her, like week 2 in the game, her own alliance turning on her.
Literally.
Yeah, she just didn't deserve that, right?
No,
so,
at all. That's why I felt so bad too.
Yeah. You as well, obviously, like being on the block.
Yeah, but still,
you know what I
it
mean,
wasn't
like,
the same.
Yeah, yeah. So.
But yeah. Anywho.
Okay.
I'm gonna go walk around. I folded Victoria's laundry and put it on her bed, so she'll
very
probably hate me for that.
Very nice. All right, I'll come out in a couple.
Yeah, sounds good.
No.
Easier to put on the block over and over and over again.
It's just like,
If we put V on the block next week, she'd be like, what the fuck?
It would be mayhem.
Yeah, but if Ro or fucking Tara won, like if we don't know what they're doing, they will, like Vic is a big option to put on the block ahead of any of us.
I genuinely believe that they're not working together. I think V is really piping that up.
Yeah.
I really don't think, like I genuinely believe Tara when she says, I will send Ro out the door next week.
There's no question about that, but who is she putting up in the process?
It would be you and Brayden. But that's not, I don't think
She would also be open to put Ro up, straight up.
Who?
Tara. Where none of us touch the block. My worry I'll do what you want to do for sure. Because if the shoes was on my foot, I would hope that you guys could respect the decision that I made for us.
Yes.
Right, 100%.
It's a tough choice. I don't know.
It's not cut and
And
dry.
she's like, I'm fucking serious with Final Five.
No, like she was like, I honestly believe her, but it's whatever we want to do as a group. I honestly do believe her.
She could make the Brayden move.
She could take out people that we can't really take out. That's the only, like, that's my only thing with her. Like, she called people out today, like, hard.
And
Like,
she's another one for you to take Ro. Like, dead in the eyes, like, coming for you, Ro.
Oh, I know she'd go for Ro.
Who? Spice?
Yeah.
Like, first
You know?
things first.
That's the next biggest move in the game.
right.
So we have
I know,
somebody.
and Tara knows that too, though. She's like, that's the only other resume move there is in this game.
Right.
So we have
Right now.
someone else that can win, that can aim at Ro as well.
Right. Whereas Tara's likelihood of winning is very low. Even though she is going after Ro, what the fuck are the chances that she's going to win? What has she done?
And then she could
Vic has
burn
won
us.
3 HOHs.
And then she could burn us as a voter in certain scenarios.
Yeah. And her and Tina are 2 votes. Like, that's the thing. If one of them burns us, both of them do. That's my only reservation with that. If Vic is riding with us hard, she can win HOHs and she can put people up that we want to go home.
I know this.
Tara has blue line as a voter, and if she does win HOH, we haven't seen her in power. What is she gonna do? Like, we can say we have her as much as we want now, because right now she's scared puppy, because she's on the block.
But she won't even say that we would. She won't even say she'll do what we want.
She doesn't say that.
She doesn't promise us
She
anything.
doesn't even promise me that she wouldn't put me up. Like,
And the other thing is while Vic can promise us Final Five, there's not a fucking chance Tara can promise us that because she's taking blue line over the rest of us.
no, absolutely,
She can't promise us Final Five.
absolutely not. Once it gets to that final 6 scenario, who are they going? Like, fuck.
You know, I would just put my money on us over them.
Oh, I'm
Thing.
saying.
That's the thing. If we went to Final Six with those two.
Same.
Yeah, but with Vic,
Did we
Any-
lose Brayden completely this week if we keep Vic?
no, because who would he have, Ro?
I don't think he just sticks to Ro. I don't know. That would make him a huge target too.
Exactly.
That would put him in Ro on
He
the
would
block.
he would deal with it, which is another reason why I told Vic no. If Vic is gone, yes.
If Vic is still here?
No, he's gone.
If Vic is still here, then what? They go
If
for
Vic
Vic?
is still here,
They go for Vic?
They go for Vic and Ro gets forgotten about
yeah.
and builds actually something strong with him because he's like, look, they fucking kept Vic.
Yep.
That's another big thing.
Tina would, we would lose Tina forever. She could potentially expose everything.
At that
What should I
point, what would it-
expose? What is she expose?
I know.
She hasn't done
I'm just,
shit.
I'm telling you.
She literally hasn't
She hasn't
done
done
anything.
anything.
I know.
Like, the fact that we are literally bringing Tina to the final 5 when she hasn't done anything.
To me, I don't know. I say Final Five only because I'd love to see 5 Sunset.
Oh, that'd be
I don't
sick.
care. But it's
The only reason I say Final Five with her is because we could get her out and
exactly.
then literally celebrate on
Exactly.
Yes.
That's yes.
That's true. But it's like, Beth said it today, like we have all these promises for Tina to bring her, to literally carry her to Final 5. But she has done nothing for us this
And
entire
I told
game.
her today on this couch, I said, so If people have been saying Beth and Jed, why aren't you coming to the large group and telling us?
Yes.
Why are you just like going along with the conversation until you get called out? She's like, you're right. I just talked to Keith, and I thought I would come back to you. I'm like,
No, but even outside, she's like, yeah, like if there's a conversation happening, like you gotta just follow along with it. But like, yeah, but then tell us after. Like we're your alliance. We're bringing you to the final 5. You need to tell us if someone's talking about us.
No,
Yeah,
we're
after today, I don't
we're her
trust
alli-
Tina as much as I did yesterday.
We're her alliance when it's convenient.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
yeah, she went against us, didn't say anything, and then apologized, and
Yep.
she's just forgotten about it because she's easy
Yep.
to beat.
Yep.
There's just no scenario in which she has been loyal to us. So in my opinion, we don't owe her anything.
We don't.
Just so we're clear.
I don't think we do either.
Yeah.
And again, like this is
Just a number.
your HOH. Like getting out Tara is.
My biggest concern is that Ro gets forgotten about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Forgotten about.
Unless V wins and fucking goes for him. But if anybody else wins over there, they're getting V out again, and then we're stuck with Ro even longer.
But I got what you want. I'm here to stay. Hi, hi. No problem. Wah, wah. Sure, I'll come in a second. Miss you. Hi, party peeps. It's because it's Vic. You know, that she's. Oh.
I'm here to fucking play. When? Like, before this one? Before this?
Before talk way out of this, like she can literally talk way out of anything. So like,
Yeah.
I literally said if she stays, she wins this game. So.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm so like just like spent where I'm like, I know that I need to be campaigning for it. I even like told like the guys, I'm like, are you cool if I just talk to you tomorrow, man? Like this is,
Yeah.
Literally.
I've literally just been trying to chill.
Yes.
Like,
it's
enough's
too much.
enough, right?
I mean, I think, but I get Vic like being like, I'm gonna literally talk my ear off.
Yeah.
Like she's literally saying like to the boys like 3 days ago, she's like, oh, like if I'm ever on the block, like I'm never gonna leave your side. Like I'll be talking in your ear all night and day.
Yeah.
And that's what she's been
Yeah,
doing because
exactly.
you can't get any of them by themselves.
Between us though, like, it's like she's only focusing on those two guys, and I'm like, Brayden has a vote, Tina has a vote, Ro has a vote.
Of course.
It's like she doesn't care about those.
Of
Like,
course
has
not.
she tried to talk to you?
No, of course not.
No.
And it's the same thing that she said to me last week.
Yeah.
And she was like, Brayden, you haven't come talk to me at all considering you're on the block. And
Yeah.
I'm the swing vote for the house. And, you know, it really pisses me off that you don't care to give me the time of day to come talk to me and pitch me your pitch. I was like, oh.
Well, she kind of made it clear, like, that you wouldn't be safe for her.
Yes.
I don't know. And now it's like she's been talking to the guys. We've literally just been, like, chilling with Keith.
Yeah.
And, like, they came out and they're like, Keith, we need you. And I'm like, can you just wait till tomorrow?
Of course not.
Like, is it?
No, it's going to continue all day tomorrow. It's going to continue all morning Thursday. Like it will never end.
Do you want to know what though? I actually had really good pitches for myself that I feel like I can't even use them now. That didn't.
Still can.
That didn't even involve her though. But now it's like I don't know what to say.
Brayden, please fix your microphone.
Like now I just don't even know how, like, it's just been so much. Like I feel like I've just been like on a level like so degraded where I'm like now my little game pitch on why I think I'm good for your game. I just feel
I'd say just stick to it, and then obviously like you can
Yeah.
just evolve it as the conversation goes.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever they say, or like if they're like, well, Vic said this.
I just want to be like, I don't care anymore. Like, do you know, like, it
Yeah.
sounds so bad, but like, I don't care what Vic says anymore.
Oh, 100%.
Like, she has like lied about so much, and granted, you know what? We've all lied in this game.
Of course.
I
It's
don't know
Big
why
Brother. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she gets offended when somebody agrees with her in a conversation, but then denies it in another. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's why I didn't
Like,
really
can
understand
I
that
just
either.
Talk about the fact, because I didn't even want to be talking about it anymore, but like, what she did today was one of the biggest forms of manipulation I've ever seen.
Of
So,
course.
20 minutes before getting everybody all crazy, she runs to them and tells them all her dirty secrets.
Yeah.
And then comes out and starts bawling, crying, and calls everybody out after she's already had the chance to admit them.
Yeah, of course.
Can we please not see that that is the biggest thing, the biggest manipulating thing I've ever seen
Yes.
in my life?
Yep.
Yes.
When have you seen Vic cry in this house?
No, literally.
Yep.
I've never seen her cry in this
Oh,
house.
and
I
she
agree.
spends days going from room to room, doing her clothes and jewelry and stuff, and now she's glued to them.
Like, I'm like, so that's, but me asking Beth if she said something that
Yeah.
you told me is insane.
Of course.
How dare I?
No, I know. I know. No, I
You
I see
literally-
through it.
You literally dropping all your dirt and then screaming at everybody else. Like,
Yep.
that's not dirty.
No, literally. Or even her crying to Austin last week on the couch, saying like she's so sorry that
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
that was the time that she cried in the house.
if
to
the
Austin.
if she could get the votes to switch it, she would. You know, she's sorry things had to happen this way. Blah 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 blah. Like you're the one that did it.
Yeah.
So why are you crying to Austin, saying that like, oh, I wish that like things would have been different? You're literally the one that put her up on the block.
And it sounds like I'm not, like, I don't hold a lot of grudges. I'm very forgiving. I understand that this is a game.
Of course.
I don't think I can forgive some of the stuff she said.
Oh, of course not.
I haven't been called a bitch since I was in high school.
And what was immediately I thought I was like, okay, let's relax. Like let's tone it down.
Like, it was
That's a
just
little
like, I'm
much,
like,
right?
Exactly.
I'm like, this isn't even freaking game anymore. at
Oh
this
no, it was
point.
she was trying to personally jab you.
I honestly think she's trying to get me to self-evict.
Probably.
I think she's literally being like, how much can I fuck with her?
Oh, I wouldn't put it past her. Yeah, it's just
If she
frustrating.
fucking stays here this week,
Oh, what do you think I feel? I'm like, great.
like, it is going to be hell.
It's going to
Yeah.
be bad for a lot of people. The
Hell.
only people that it won't be bad for is maybe Ty and Jed. She has been trying to get out girls that she thinks is closer with the boys than her. That's
I've already
why
talked
she was
to Beth
going
about
after
this.
Austin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I talked to Beth about this.
That's why she wanted Beth.
Mm.
She wants to be closer to them than any of the other girls.
Well, it was first Latoya,
yeah,
then it was
That's right.
Austin,
yeah,
and soon it'll be Beth.
yeah,
That's right.
I'm sorry, I've already talked about this with Beth, and Beth knows it.
yeah.
But it's the boys that are like, no, 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 like
But they're
we
gonna
have
say
her
that.
in our pocket, like
No,
Whatever.
can people
Blah, blah,
stop
blah, blah.
referring to people as being in their pocket?
we have
I
her.
hate that expression.
Yeah, like because they're an item to be owned,
Yeah, exactly.
but
That is so right.
but yeah. But obviously Beth doesn't have a vote, so it's like she can only say so much. Like I don't want you guys. I don't want her here.
Yeah.
But like, what she can't vote.
She would be the tiebreaker,
Yeah.
though. Because what they're trying to do, she's trying to get
Just trying to get Kiefer
Ty
to
and
flop
Jed,
now.
and they're trying to get Kiefer.
Yeah, of course.
And then if it was you, Tina, and Ro.
Ro. Yeah, then Beth would have to split it.
But I don't know why the guys would put Beth in that position either.
I don't know either.
You know, like you guys have been saying how you're so loyal to each other and you're working together.
But then all of a sudden, if you go and put Beth in that position, kind of goes
I
against.
just think because they'll say like, oh, like even if let's say we keep Beck, and she does put you up, Beth, like we have you.
Yeah, but that's like,
I agree. To me, I'm like, okay, but why would you even like let that position even happen?
Would you still, if they like, would you bring it to a tiebreaker to Beth, or would you go with them if they asked
Would I
you
what?
to?
I would go tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Beth, I already told Beth I'm voting Vic out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you have to, like.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, I'm voting
Not
Vic
that you
out.
have to, but like.
No, and they all know that. That's why I don't think I'm included in the conversation because
Yeah.
they know.
My God, I didn't even think of that. It was Latoya first.
Yeah.
Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to be as the guys like, man, you guys can. It's about time that you can start winning. You don't need warriors
Yeah.
to go after Roe.
Literally.
Why don't you think you can do it yourself?
Literally.
If
Just
that's what
reminds
you
me.
want, you know, like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I think that's just why, because I think, like, that's their pitch, is they're like, well, like, if we keep Vec, and, like, she does gun after row, then, like, and the potential that, like, she does backstab us and puts you up, Beth, like, we have you. Like, me, Ty, and Keith. Like, that's probably what Jet would say.
Yeah.
Like, that's 3 votes, you're already staying. It's done.
After that speech, like, I don't care what Vic says. Like, she's not coming for Beth.
That's what I'm saying.
I just think the fact that it's like being entertained in so many serious conversations, like I'm just like, oh my God.
That's what just seems weird to me. And also, I was like, she literally already lied and put one of you up on the block and voted them out.
Yeah. And she was playing both sides really hard.
Oh, of course. And I already have a feeling that she would just try and do it again.
Well, could you just imagine if she stays and then you're sitting on the block? Do you want to be in my shoes right now? Because I'm telling you, it's.
Oh, I know.
I haven't had a day this bad, and I don't even remember when.
Oh, I know. I literally want her to go.
Yeah.
And that's why I really
Like,
keep
I just
pushing
wanna-
it.
Do you guys really want to feel this way?
Of course not.
This is nuts.
Oh, I
Or
agree.
Roe.
Hmm?
Where's Roe?
He's alone.